Hey guys, it's Vita again. I'm back with another DIY, and excuse Lola, you might hear her chewing in the background. But if I waited until she was done eating, it's gonna get super light. Anyway, I just rubbed my nose and I have a red nose now. So I have this awesome DIY today. Check it out. You guys, I made mini topiaries. Everyone is like going nuts over them, and I fell in love with them a couple of months ago and didn't know how to do them. But look, put the pine in the middle. Look at that, isn't that cute? My little topiary tree. Anyway, I have the whole tutorial for y'all, or is it video? Stick around and watch. Hey guys, I was inspired by these little topiaries you see here in these pics. I got them from Pinterest, and when I searched them on Amazon and some stores, they were a little on the pricey side. So I decided to take it upon myself to maybe do one. And here is what you'll need. You'll need a terracotta pot, and you can find 4 at the Dollar Tree for $1. I used flat white spray paint, and just give them a light coat because you want them to look a little aged. Don't forget the inside also. And the first thing we'll do is we're going to use the floral moss from the Dollar Tree, also $1, of course. And I'm using cotton balls. You can use any cotton balls, but I'll tell you why we're gonna, instead of doing the little styrofoam ones, I'll tell you why we're gonna use the cotton balls later on. So I'm gonna use Elmer's glue spray to start the process here. And actually, warning, it sticks on your hands like crazy. So here I am just forming the little balls. It looks like that. And now we're gonna cut the styrofoams, and you can use any, they sell them at the Dollar Tree as well. You can get any kind as long as they're nice and slim. Just cut them so that it's small enough for it to go deeper than the rim of the terracotta pot. So now I'm using the hot glue, and then just place it, make sure it's secure. So I used branches from one of my trees, so try to find the straightest branch out there. So then I'm going to do this styrofoam ball to start the round one. And I started using the Elmer's glue spray and it didn't work out so well, so go ahead and use your glue gun instead. So look how easy that is. You just glue it on there, and then put moss inside as well, like that. And I used a knife to puncture a hole, that way it was easier for the little stick to go in, and that way I didn't have to press it that hard. So there it is, the first one. Isn't it cute? And I thought I was gonna leave the pots like that, but I had searched some of them, and it actually had moss on the outside of the pot, and it made it look so pretty because it looked aged. So this is why I'm using the cotton balls, because you can form it around the stick. And I didn't want to go with the actual cones that they sell, the styrofoam cones, because they're too big and I wanted them to be really small. So you see, you could just form the bottom right there. And I used 2 at the bottom so it could be a little thicker, because the pines, of course, are thinner on the top. So now I'm using the single one, because I only did 3. So you're only going to do 3. And then so use 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and then to form the little, and then use as much moss as you need at the bottom so that it could look actually a little thicker towards the bottom. And to form the little top, I used hot glue. Check this out. So just put a little bit of hot glue on the top, like so. Anytime now, Vita. So you just like that, and then just press it, pinch it into a little pointy top. And it works pretty well. You don't have to do much. Just make sure you don't burn yourself. So there it is. And now we do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing with all three. Just cut up your little circles, put them inside the terracotta pot, pre-drill a little hole with your knife. And look at that. And Lola's still eating and y'all can hear her. And the birds. I'm outside enjoying the afternoon. It rained today. So that's the second one. It's done. The third one I'm going to do is actually 2 little balls together. I thought I was going to use 3, but I decided to use 1. So I got another little branch. And I used a branch for all 3. There it is. Super cute. It looks like a little snowman. So I'm going to start putting moss on that one too. And I'm going to do it the same way that I did the other ones. Just press it with your hands so that it can actually grab onto the glue like that. Excuse my veiny hands. I've always had old lady hands. Well, actually, I'm old. So there's the last one, y'all. I am super happy with the results. I could not believe it. And the camera does not do my little terracotta topiaries justice because, I mean, they are adorable. And if you're wondering what to do with the excess or whatever little fine hairs that you see sticking out, just use your, what is that called? Those little scissors that you use for, oh yeah, like the cuticle scissors. And just trim them up and make them look nice. I like them a little rugged because that's how in nature trees are. Except for the balls, right? Because you find beautiful topiaries out in the landscape, nice and trim. And then this one, you want to make sure you define the head a little bit because it's 2 little balls in one. And I was inspired by these terracotta pots to actually do the moss. And I went to work and I was wondering how I was going to get this done. And I mean, I really love the results that I got with this. I used a little colander. I think that's called a colander. And then I added glue, just regular Elmer's glue with a little brush, and used I guess you could call it the little debris that came out of the colander, and just tapped it on the pot. And I was so happy with the results. If you guys would have seen my face. So there I am doing the next one, and I pretty much did the same thing with all 3, but I think that I'm going to fill it all up with moss because I like how the moss looks better than the terracotta by itself and with the spray paint. So y'all can do whatever you want. You can leave them, if you're gonna want them white, just do a second coat of spray paint or any color you want, but I like white. So yeah, so just sprinkle it on, tap it on there, and that's pretty much it, you guys. I love how they all turned out. And there I am in fast mode. I know this video is long, but I wanted y'all to see exactly what I did on all of them. So I had to do a little more of that, but it doesn't take a lot. And you guys, I used less than a bag, less than half the bag. Just make sure you shred up all the moss before you start because I was having issues with them. And there you go. Oh, Lola's hurting me. Stop it, Lola. There you go. That's how they all look. Aren't they super cute? You guys, thanks for watching. Waiting for Lola to stop eating.